Hey, how's it going? In this video, I want to talk quickly about how businesses can save money on their marketing, specifically digital marketing, while still getting great performance. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is if you've been reading the newspapers or if you've been watching the news, whether it's here in New Zealand or abroad in countries like Australia and the United States and the United Kingdom, we're starting to get these sort of whispers, these rumours, this feeling that maybe things are getting a bit tighter for businesses. I know here in New Zealand there's surveys coming out saying business confidence is weakening. Now, I'm not here to talk politics, not at all. I'm not here to talk economics, not at all. What I do want to do though is help you save some money. I know that one of the first things that can often fall victim if things do slow down for businesses is the marketing budget. And I have seen businesses get themselves into trouble in the past by cutting inefficiently. So how can you cut your marketing spend while still getting good results? Well, here's a few tips. The first one is to review any tools or software you're using, especially if you're using SaaS-based applications or SaaS-type applications. So let's say you're using marketing automation tools or reporting software or anything like that. Review everything you're using. Just jot it down on a pen and paper if you don't have a good list elsewhere, and make sure that the tools are actually fulfilling your needs. If they're not, why are you paying for them? The second point is maybe your tools you're working with offer multiple options or tiers. You might be on the gold plan where in fact all you need is the bronze, the entry level, and sometimes this pricing can vary massively. Another point is that you can often lock in some really good pricing by paying annually. So if you've got that flexibility within your business, it's not uncommon with some of these SaaS products to see savings of 20, 30, 40% by paying annually. So if you can stomach that upfront cash flow expenditure, basically you can save yourself money over the year. So do bear that in mind. Make sure you're not sitting there stuck in the morning rush hour traffic in a Ferrari when a Toyota Corolla would have done, because that's not an efficient spend of your money. The second point is if you're using any paid advertising like Google ads or Facebook ads, make sure that you're really keeping an eagle eye on the performance of your campaigns. Google ads is probably the best example of this. If you've set up your Google ads yourself or you set them up a long time ago, are your keywords really what you want to be going after? Are you using negative keywords to block search terms that generate irrelevant clicks that don't convert? Are you basically leveraging all those features to cut out any dead wood, to cut out anything that's not yielding fruit? You don't have to feel guilty about pausing a keyword or adding a negative keyword or stopping an ad or stopping a campaign. They don't have feelings, they don't care. Maybe Facebook will be upset or Google, but certainly you're not harming a person. So if your paid advertising campaigns aren't cutting the mustard, don't feel bad about cutting down your spend and making sure you reallocate it to what's working. And the final point is to make sure that you are leveraging free traffic opportunities as well. So things like SEO, things like social media, are you actually doing a good job with them? Obviously, SEO especially is not an overnight thing. It does take a lot of time, but what I tend to find is that businesses will wait until they need to try and get some more free traffic coming through to suddenly say, how do we make this work? Same goes with social media. There's a ramp-up period. So start thinking now about, are you putting out good content in front of your audience on social media or on your website, that is content that answers problems, that solves issues for people? Can they find it on search engines like Google? Or are you just using poor practices with your SEO? Are you just bombarding people on social media with promotions that are going to throttle your reach and require you to spend more money? Because if you can approach this the right way, if you can actually start building those levels of free traffic, getting more people coming to your site without having to pay, so basically leveraging what you can get for free, that is only going to help you do marketing more profitably and cut your costs. So yeah, if you're thinking about how you can actually do marketing in a tighter business environment, look for those low-hanging fruit, cutting out expenditure on tools that aren't pulling their weight, cutting out expenditure on ad campaigns that aren't doing what you need them to do, and think about ways you can get more people coming to your site for free. If you need any help, feel free to drop a comment below, send me a message, I'll do my best to help you out.